Welcome back, guys. We love that you're a member of Dollar Workout Club. We're so excited for today's workout with you. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, I'm Natalie, this is Lynn, and this is Drew. As you can see, we're in red, yellow, and green. Red is the beginner, yellow is intermediate, and red is advanced. So
green is the
Green
beginner.
is the beginner.
Green is the beginner.
Red is beginner.
But you got it.
I had the fingers pointing the right direction. So follow along with whatever fitness level you feel comfortable with. The nice thing is at Dollar Workout Club is that we do all the same workout. We just show you modifications for each level. If you've been a member for a while, you can go ahead and fast forward in the text version of the workout. It will tell you what time you can skip to go straight to the warm-up with us. But what we're going to do is go through each of the exercises we're doing in today's workout, so that way we can show you the different modifications for each level. Lynn here is going to show you the green and the yellow version while I explain it, and Drew's going to show you the red version. So the first movement we're doing are dumbbell hammer curls. Now this is the exact same movement whether you're red, yellow, or green. The only difference is the amount of weight that you use in your hand. So you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, your weight in your hands and your palms will be facing each other, and then you're going to lift that weight up, and the only part of your arm that should be moving is from your elbow to your wrist and bring it back down. Now you want it to be a nice controlled movement. Why don't you guys show bad form if you're trying to go way too fast or if you're swinging. That's bad form. You want to keep your glutes squeezed, your core tight, and you just lift that weight back and forth. The next movement we're doing is a burpee. So at the green level, you're going to want to have a chair or a counter, something that you can use to put your hands on, just like Lynn's doing here. And then what you're going to do is step back, step forward, and reach up. Step back. And now the further back you step, the harder the movement's going to be. The closer you step, the easier that movement's going to be. At the yellow version, you're going to again still use a chair or a ledge, and then you're going to jump back, jump in, and jump up. Jump back, jump in, and jump up. And then at the red version, you're doing the same movement, except your chest is coming all the way down to the ground. So you're going to go down so your chest hits the floor, jump up. Go down, jump up. All right, the next movement we're doing is an overhead tricep extension. Again, red, yellow, and green are doing the same movement. The only difference is the weight. And you can use dumbbells, you can use household items. We like to show you both, so that way you know you don't have to have really fancy equipment to do the workout. What you're going to do is stand with your feet shoulder width apart, maybe just a tiny bit closer. The weights are directly above your head, and you're going to hinge your elbows behind your neck so that the only part of your arm that's moving is the part between your elbow and your wrist, and then you're going to use your tricep muscle to push that weight back up, just like Lynn and Drew are showing you here. So the key with this is you want to remember to keep your elbows close to your ears, and you don't want to be swinging your body when you lift that weight up. The next movement we're doing is a side-to-side box step. So you want to have a little stool. I use a lot of times my kids' potty training stools, or you can use a step in your house. Or you could use a chair as long as it's sturdy enough. You're going to be putting all your weight on this, so you don't want to be using a chair that you think might tip. Only do that if you think it's a really, really solid chair. So for the green level, you're just going to step up, step to the side, and step down. Step up, step to the side, and step down. Okay, so that's the side-to-side box steps. For red and yellow, you're going to be going side to side, and you're going to be going a lot faster. So you're going to be hopping up and jumping down, hopping up, switching feet, and jumping down. And the key is you want to go as fast as possible and really use whatever leg you're stepping with to kind of squeeze your glutes and push up off the step. All right, the next movement we're doing are concentration bicep curls. Again, red, yellow, and green are the same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're going to have. For this, you're going to be seated down on a chair, or I guess probably just a chair. You could probably even do this on your couch. And then you want to sit with your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. And then you're going to, as you can see, Lynn and Drew, they're either using their hand or their elbow to rest on the arm that you don't have weight. You're going to dig that elbow into right above your knee. And then you're just going to do a bicep curl from that direction. So you look like one of those really tough guys at the gym, you know.
I feel strong.
But what it does is it really concentrates the movement on your biceps, so you're not really using your shoulder or your tricep as much. You're really focusing on using your bicep muscle to lift that weight. Okay? And then the last movement we're doing are tricep push-ups. So this is a really difficult exercise that uses this tiny tricep muscle to lift all your body weight up off the ground. Lynn's going to show you the green version. You want to go stand next to a wall, step a couple feet out, go up on your tippy toes. And the difference between a regular push-up is that your hands are going to be closer together. So you want your hands directly in front of you. You're going to hinge at the elbow until your the front part of your arm is flat against the wall, and then push back out, really focusing on using that tricep muscle to push your body weight off the wall. And then yellow and red are going to be doing the exact same movement. The only difference is that red's on their toes, yellow's on their knees. You're going to stand with your hands close together, not wide like a normal push-up, but right in front of you. And then you're going to hinge at the elbow until your chest touches the ground and use your tricep to push you back up. With these, it's really important to keep your core nice and tight and strong. Drew and Lynn will show you some bad examples. If your butt sinks down like Drew shows here, or if your butt sticks up in the air too much, that's bad. So just want to keep a nice tight core. All right, so those are the movements we're going to be doing in today's workout. So Lynn and I are going to go ahead and get started with the warm-up. I want you guys to follow and do the warm-up along with us back at home. We're going to start with the knee to chest pull. Drew here is going to explain the structure of the workout, and then he'll jump into the warm-up with us.
All right, you guys, what we're doing today is very similar to what we've done the past few days this week. So we're doing 4 different supersets. Each superset is comprised of 2 different movements. So the first superset we're doing is dumbbell hammer curls for 30 seconds, followed by burpees for 30 seconds, no rest, okay? Then we're repeating that superset for 3 total rounds. After you complete those 3 rounds, you have 1 minute of rest, okay? Then we move into superset number 2, which is comprised of overhead tricep extensions for 30 seconds, followed by side-to-side box steps for 30 seconds, and that's 1 round. We repeat that for 3 total rounds, then you get another 1 minute rest. Then you go into superset number 3, which is comprised of concentration bicep curls for 30 seconds, followed by burpees again for 30 seconds, and that's 1 round. Then you complete that for 3 total rounds, and then you get another 1 minute rest. And then to finish it off on our 4th superset, you're doing tricep push-ups for 30 seconds, followed by side-to-side box steps for 30 seconds, and that's 1 round. You complete that for 3 total rounds, and then we'll be done with the workout. So it's about a 15-minute workout, you guys, and then you're done for the day. And that's it. If you get lost, all of this will be up on the screen for you to follow along with, and we'll be kind of leading you and guiding you along the way so you don't get lost.
You're going to transition every single time with us.
Yeah.
So we're just finishing up here with some self-hugs. This is an awesome stretch to loosen your arms. It stretches out your chest, your shoulders, your lats. It's really, it looks silly, but it's one of my favorite stretches. We do it a lot.
Good.
I know. We do it a lot here at Dollar
stretch.
Workout Club because it really is just a really useful stretch.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here in just
Go.
a second. So make sure you have your weights handy, your step handy, and your chair handy if you're green, and we'll get going. All right, guys, get your weights. We're going to go ahead and get started in 5 seconds with dumbbell hammer curls for 30 seconds, and go. Remember, you want your palms facing each other for this movement. It's a little bit different than a normal bicep curl. Now, this exercise by the end of 30 seconds should feel hard. If it doesn't feel very hard to you, then that means that you're stronger than you thought and you need to get a heavier weight. All right, that's how you're gonna see a lot of results and definition is by really challenging yourself and picking a weight that's hard by the end of the 30 seconds.
5 more seconds, you guys. Keep going.
Keep those
Good job.
elbows in tight when you're doing
1,
this.
right into
Burpees.
burpees.
Right.
Okay, good job, guys.
Transition quick, you guys. During these type of workouts, we don't have a built-in transition period, so you want to get to the next exercise as quickly as you can.
Good job. In
make
30
sure
seconds, I always try and aim for like 6 burpees in 30 seconds. That's a good goal for me. Find a number that you can try and hit every single time. So we'll be doing burpees 6 times. And go into dumbbell hamburger curls.
Hamburger curls.
Hamburger curls. I cannot get the words out of my mouth right today. Whew. Okay, you should definitely have your heart rate up and elevated by now. If you don't feel your heart rate starting to increase, then challenge yourself and move up to the next level. Whew.
All right, out of breath.
Yeah. The cool thing about Dollar Workout Club, you guys, is that you can switch during the workout. Say you started with green and you feel really tough that day. 2, 1, burpees.
Switch.
You can switch and you can move up to the yellow. Or let's say you're having a tough day and you normally do yellow. You can switch down to green for that day and still do the workout. Just make it a little bit easier on yourself. You can even say you think you can do green burpees, but you want to try yellow side-to-side box steps. You can switch it within the workout as well.
5 more seconds. Keep going.
3, 2, 1. Last set of hammer curls.
Hammer time.
Remember, palms facing each other. It kind of helps me if I squeeze my glutes, which are your butt cheeks, together, and flex your stomach muscles to keep a nice, perfect alignment when you're doing this exercise.
should we make any cheesy, like, it's hammer time?
I figured Drew would
I
throw
did
those
say
in
that.
there.
You did?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear it.
They heard it at home.
2, 1, burpees.
I was wondering, because I was like, it seems like someone like Drew would be saying it's hammer time.
I did.
So we like to call them Drewisms, all the funny things that Drew says while he's working out.
Guys, the further you jump or step your feet back, the harder this is gonna be. So make sure you're really challenging yourself, because these tiny movements aren't gonna get you as many results as really challenging yourself.
Yep. 2, 1, 1 minute of rest. Good job, guys. Grab your water bottle, wipe that sweat off your head. The idea here is this 1 minute of rest is that we're trying to bring our heart rate back down. So I don't want you guys to sit on the couch. I want you to stay, kind of keep tapping your feet together or moving. But we want to kind of try and bring that heart rate back down, get your rest, get your breath, and then we're going to go right into the next exercise, which is overhead tricep extensions with side-to-side box steps.
All right.
Oh.
Should
And
be
now
fun.
is a great time too, if you didn't pick a heavy enough weight, when you're doing the bicep curls, maybe grab something different around your house that you can use for those tricep extensions. Now the tricep muscle is a smaller muscle group than your biceps. You may think, you may actually be okay with the weight you use, but it's good to have a variety of weight next to you to make sure you really challenge yourself.
Okay, make sure you have your weights ready for these overhead tricep extensions. We're gonna get started in about 5 seconds. Your heart rate should be nice and down. You should be comfortable enough that you could talk. And go. Remember, on this, it's really important to keep your elbows close to your ears and try and keep them nice and stable. A lot of times I'll see people going like this, leaning back and bringing their elbows apart. That's really poor form, and you actually could injure yourself in your shoulder. So you really just want to focus on only moving the part from your wrist to your elbow.
Nice job, you guys. Almost there.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Side to side box steps. Now remember, regardless of the level you're at, you want to go as fast as you possibly can. That's going to be what makes this exercise so difficult, is the speed at which you do it. I love these side to side box steps, even though Lynn hates them.
I hate them. I hate these as a passion.
Because this really works that outer glute area, and it's going to give you that nice round
It's a love-hate. I'm just not going to be able to walk tomorrow.
2, 1, go right into overhead tricep extensions.
Round number 2, you guys.
Your tricep is a really small muscle group, and so I know when I do these, I can't do an extreme amount of weight, but you want a weight that's hard enough. By the last 2 or 3 reps, you're really struggling to push that weight up. If it feels easy the entire 30 seconds, you need something heavier.
Squeeze in that core, squeeze those buns, help you keep proper form throughout this entire movement. We have less than 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1, side to side box steps.
All right.
Box steps. Here we go.
Now, if you want to use a heavier weight, but you can't really think of something around your house, you can pick one weight that's quite a bit heavier. Like, for example, say a laundry detergent container. So that's probably going to be around 10 or 12 pounds, depending on how much laundry detergent you've used. And then you can just hold it with both hands and do that movement with just holding one weight instead of 2. Good job, guys. We have 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go right into the last set of overhead tricep extensions.
Here we go.
That's
Good
it.
job.
Tries for the guys. Let's go.
One thing that helps me is to breathe.
That's what she said.
through.
Last set, best set. How many more sayings and horrible puns can we do in one
I know.
workout?
You should hear
It's
my
like
pickup lines.
a drinking game. Every time Drew says something cheesy, take a drink of water.
Almost
4,
there.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Nice
Good
job.
job.
Last set of side-to-side
Last
box
set. Here
steps.
we go.
Good job, guys.
Good job, you guys. Challenge yourself. Really push off that foot as you jump across. You should really feel this in your glute.
Now, if you don't have a step and you just want to use a stair at your house, you could do 15 seconds. Say this was a step, and 15 seconds and go like this, and then 15 seconds and go with the other side. All right, rest. 1 minute of
Good.
rest. Good job, guys.
We're done. Just kidding.
Okay, in
We're
1
halfway
minute,
through
we're
the
going to go
workout.
into concentration bicep curls. So make sure you have that chair ready or you have that ledge prepared. You probably could even do this on the edge of your couch. You just want to make sure it's not a couch that you're going to sink too far into. So as long as it's a sturdy couch, you could sit on the edge.
Oh,
Don't sit down quite yet. Make sure you're still walking, bringing that heart rate back down.
and remember, we're supersetting these with burpees. Woohoo.
Keep moving, keep moving. Don't lay on the ground
Oh man,
just yet.
those
After the workout.
steps, those side-to-side steps, something to look forward to for the last round.
The reason we don't like you to sit down is because what happens is when you have a really high heart rate and you sit down, it can actually cause you to get lightheaded. And then when you have to stand up again to work out really hard, I get lightheaded sometimes. All right, guys, we have 5 seconds. Get into position, get your weights handy. Again, your feet a little bit further than shoulder width. Go. You want to dig that elbow into your knee. I have really long arms and really short legs. So if you notice, I have to go on my tippy toes, I guess, a little bit, because otherwise I'd be down like this. Whoa,
Oh,
Drew.
halfway there.
Oh, halfway there,
Yep,
switch
switch arms.
sides.
You notice Drew has massive biceps over there.
He's like, what, these?
Girls for the girls, that's what I call it.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Burpees.
All right, the
burpees.
burpees. Good job,
Go, go, go.
guys.
Burpees again. This time even better, right?
You probably, if you've been a member of Dollar Workout Club for a while, probably noticed that Drew has a new tattoo on his arm. Looks pretty cool.
Nope.
He likes to emphasize it by doing the bicep curls.
Has a lot of meaning behind it, so we're really happy for Drew. Oh, good
Really
job,
challenge
guys.
yourself, you guys. Jump
5
or step
seconds.
back far.
2, 1. Concentration
Oh.
curls. Good job, you guys.
Ooh, here we go. Girls for the girls. Get it.
Nice job.
Now
Remember,
again,
halfway through, we're switching sides.
you really want this to be a concentrated movement.
Switch.
Switch.
I don't want to see you just going like this. You really want to focus on squeezing that bicep muscle the entire time as you're pulling up.
Almost there. Keep going.
Woo. 3, 2, 1.
Switch.
Burpees.
Burpee.
Burpees.
Now, no matter what level you're at, the faster you go, the faster you jump your feet back, the faster you step back, the better results you're going to see. You really want to push yourself to stay moving and to keep going as fast as you possibly can.
Nice job. Keep challenging yourself.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of concentration curls.
Get it,
Come on,
get it.
Job,
guys.
you guys.
Really, really challenge yourself here. If you don't feel hard to you yet, hit pause and go find something around your house that you can use that's a heavier weight.
Breathe through. You should be out of breath by this point, you guys. If you're not, you really need to try to move up a level.
Oh, switch. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
shoot.
guys. Feel it. One side got a little more
She's
work
looking at
that
her
time.
biceps in the
all
mirror.
right.
I know. I can't help it.
Here we
3,
go.
2, 1. Last set of
Whoa.
burpees.
All right.
Come on. Really
out.
challenge yourself. Good job, you guys.
If you're not winded, try a harder level for this last set.
So here at Dollar Workout Club, we like to often superset cardio exercises with a weight training exercise. And that's because it will keep your heart rate up the entire time you're working to build that tone, muscle, and definition. So you're gonna burn a ton of calories.
Keep going.
5 seconds, guys. Come on, don't give up. Get one more burpee in. Go, 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 go. 1, and rest. 1 minute of rest.
Oh.
Good job, guys. Remember, these next ones we're doing are tricep push-ups, which is a really challenging exercise, especially now that we're tired.
Oh. Tricep push-ups are the hardest tricep move that I've ever done. But as you continue to do them with us, and if you've been a member for a while, you may notice you see a lot of improvement. I used to not be able to even do 1 tricep push-up on my feet, and now I can do about 6 to 8.
Yeah, they're hard. They're really hard.
Oh man.
Good job,
we
you
go.
guys.
20 more seconds.
Whew. Try to catch your breath a little bit.
Stay motivated.
We're doing
Almost
side
there.
to side after.
Last superset. Last superset of the workout. Then we're done.
Okay, guys, 5 seconds. Tricep push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, you want to get your chest all the way down to the ground. If you're green, you want to bring your forearms so they're completely flat against the wall. Keep perfect form. Lynn and Drew are being a great example right now, showing us perfect form, keeping your core tight, their butts not sticking up in the air. We have about 10 seconds left of these. Good job, guys.
Nice job.
You may need to shake it out after a couple, and that's okay if you have to. We have 3, 2, 1. Go right into side-to-side box steps. Good job, you guys. Side-to-side steps. Whew. And you
Really
notice
push off that foot, you guys. Pushing off.
sometimes it helps the leg that I'm pushing up, that I'm stepping up with, I'll squeeze my glutes at the top, and that will just give you that extra burn, make it a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1, tricep push-ups. Good job, guys. Oh, we're almost done. We have 2 minutes of this entire workout left, and then you're done for the day. You know, a lot of times I struggle with feeling guilty finding the time to work out, but at Dollar Workout Club, you can get this workout done in 15 to 20 minutes if you include the warm-up and cool-down.
Oh, if you need to shake it out for a second, go ahead, but then try to get another one in, or a couple more in.
3, 2, 1, side-to-side steps. Good job, guys. Quick transitions, fast, fast, fast. Remember, the quicker you go, the better results you're gonna see. Ooh. And again,
Really challenge yourself here, you guys. We're coming up on our last round. Towards the end of the workout,
10 seconds
is
left.
the time we tend to slow down, or maybe even cut it a little short. Don't do that.
Go fast. 2, 1. Last set of tricep push-ups. Good job, guys.
Here we go.
Really try and get the most amount of reps out of all 3. Make sure you
Keep those
breathe.
elbows in tight. Keep that back flat. Keep that butt down. Breathe as you come up.
Whew. Good job, guys. We have about 10 seconds left. All the exercise we did today burned tons of calories. 5, 4, don't give up. 3, keep going. 2, 1. Side-to-side steps. Good job, guys.
All right. Let's finish strong, you guys. Everything you got.
Here we go. Almost there, you guys. 15 seconds.
As fast as you can.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push. Give everything
those
you got.
glutes.
Come on. Burn as many calories as you can in these last 5 seconds. Go. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, nice job. Good job. We're done. Oh, I am so proud of you guys. I don't know about you, but every time we get done, I'm like, yes, I feel so proud of myself. We're done for the day. Oh, so what we're gonna do is lead you into some static stretching. So not only are we gonna stretch out the muscle group, but we're gonna bring your heart rate down at the same time. We're gonna start with the arms out bicep stretch. So you're gonna stand with your feet shoulder width apart, put your arms directly out, keep that thumb pointed towards the ground, and kind of push back a little bit until you feel a really good stretch here along your bicep. Focus on deep breaths, trying to bring that heart rate back down.
You know, fight to keep your arms straight.
Yeah.
You're not just sitting here like this. You're trying to extend those arms as straight as possible so you can get a nice deeper stretch in that bicep.
Okay, we're gonna switch into a tricep stretch. So what you're gonna do is take one arm, keep your elbows next to your ear, and you're gonna try and put the other hand, as Lynn and Drew were showing you here, reach that, walk that down towards the middle of your back and kind of push your elbow back with your opposite hand until you feel a really good stretch here in your tricep muscle. Your triceps are probably gonna be very sore after today's workout. So if you're noticing that your triceps are continuing to get sore, continue to do this stretch throughout the day.
Ooh, you can feel that blood when you let go of the stretch.
Mm-hmm. You're swole.
I'm swole. It's a good time to take a swelfie.
We got our swole on. We're swole mates.
I never take swelfies, but I should.
All right, next exercise, we're gonna sit on the ground. Because we used our legs in these cardio workouts, we're gonna stretch out our glutes. So you're probably still sore from the leg workout we did earlier this week. I know I am. So you're gonna take your one leg, cross it over your opposite leg, and then you're gonna pull that knee close into your body with your arm and with your elbow. Now at the green level, you may have a really hard time doing that. So what you can do is just do it as far as you possibly can and push against your knee so that you're feeling a really good stretch here in your glutes. Your heart rate probably is still pretty high. You're probably still breathing fairly hard. So just continue to focus on deep breaths, getting that heart rate back down to normal, drinking water.
It's good to do these stretches multiple times a day, you guys. If you want, do the stretch throughout the recipe and motivation video, or do these stretches again at night before bed. I know for me, I'm definitely going to be doing this glute stretch before bed, because when I do those side steps, it hurts to walk the next day. So stretching will help with that.
All right, guys, let's slowly stand up. Be careful. Don't want to get lightheaded by standing up too fast. Oh, I'm proud of you guys. You just kicked butt for 15 minutes. I love spending this time with you guys every single day. Honestly, we say this a lot, but we really do feel like you guys are family. We read all the comments below. In fact, Lynn and I were just saying that the people who comment regularly, like, we recognize your names, we feel like we know you guys, and we love to communicate back and forth to you. So if you have any questions or comments, leave it below. Please tell your friends and family about Dollar Workout Club. That's how we're going to be able to continue this program. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Hey you guys, we are here today answering your questions. Erica mentions, I am a Diet Coke addict. What can I do to replace that? This is a great question. A lot of clients of ours ask about soda. They also ask about caffeine in general. So we'll maybe talk really briefly about both of those things. I used to be very addicted to soda, Dr. Pepper. Then I switched to Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry, which is delicious. And I used to have so many of those every day. And it isn't very healthy for you. And I know for me, I always had the high and the low, the crash. And I actually got to the point where I was having adrenal fatigue, not necessarily from the caffeine itself, but the caffeine highs and lows made my adrenal fatigue worse. So a lot of times if you have imbalances chemically, your cortisol levels, your adrenal glands, or your hormones, having that much soda and caffeine can actually affect those negatively. So it's great to replace that with something else, but not always easy. What I did as far as the soda went, I realized that I liked more of the fizz. So I was able to get things like Zevia, which is a 0-calorie, naturally sweetened soda, or carbonated water like LaCroix, I don't know how you pronounce that, but LaCroix. I really like those flavored waters, so it's like sparkling water and different natural flavors that I think are really good. And then for the caffeine, I switched to just having 1 cup of coffee every morning. For me, that really helped to give me enough sustained energy. It helped give me the energy I needed to get going with my kids and for my workout, but it actually did help me over time regulate my hormones.
Yeah, another thing you could do is kind of wean yourself off of it, because it's going from having caffeine every day for years and years to not having it. You're going to go through these withdrawal symptoms, and it sucks. It really does. It's like getting off of a drug. You have headaches, you're moody, you're grumpy. You don't like life until it gets out of your system, and then your body has to adjust. So if you really want to get rid of caffeine, it's hard to do, but it's definitely possible. You just have to make a plan, and I definitely recommend weaning yourself off first instead of just going cold turkey, because that sucks. It really does. I mean, switching to a healthier source of caffeine is probably the way to go. Something like green tea, which doesn't have a lot of caffeine, but helps give you something of a pick-me-up in the morning, and transition from Diet Coke to that so that you don't have the headaches. You still have some caffeine in your system, and then you won't have those intense headaches and grumpiness and moodiness. And then from there, switch over to water and lemon juice first thing in the morning. So put the lemon juice, a little bit of sea salt in your water, and chug that first thing in the morning. And what that's going to do is increase your cortisol levels, which I know some people think is bad, but actually that's good for you first thing in the morning. You want your cortisol levels high, because that's how your body naturally wakes itself up. And so if you can start that every single morning after the green tea, your body's going to be able to wake up a lot more naturally, and you won't feel like you have the need for caffeine in the long run. So maybe do green tea for 30 days and then do the water with lemon juice for 30 days and see how your body feels after that. But it is going to take some time, some practice. Be patient. Yeah, ultimately your body will thank you for getting off the Diet Coke.
The other thing is just implementing healthy habits, and that's what we talk about in every aspect of exercise, nutrition, and caffeine in this instance. So, for example, if you find yourself drinking a lot of soda pop, one, make it easier on yourself. Get it completely out of your house so it's not just a quick temptation to open a soda pop and start drinking it. I know for me, I probably drink too much. I know I drink too much coffee. I'm not a good example when it comes to coffee, but when I have tried to reduce the amount of coffee I drink, what I do instead is I've found that for me, it's a comfort to have a hot cup of coffee, and so it's not even so much about the caffeine, so I'll try and switch it out with a cup of tea that Drew said has less caffeine, or even herbal tea that has no caffeine. So I'm still having that comfort of a hot cup of coffee, or maybe you still have the comfort of, like Lynn said, the carbonation with just some natural flavors in it, and so you can take baby steps to slowly wean yourself off of it. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any additional questions, or if you have tips that have worked for you, share them in the comments below, because I know this is something that a lot of us struggle with.
See you guys. Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.